are you? I know you're there. I can feel you here.
At the Enrichment Center, we believe that a highly motivated test subject can carry out rather complex tasks while enduring the most intense pain. So in case you don't make it through the testing, goodbye. Now you're thinking with portals.
So, regarding the intro, yeah, that is something I'm actually going to do. I am going to do sort of a mini Let's Play of Portal over the summer, something I've been planning to do for a while. Yeah, everybody has their summer projects, not everybody, but Odin has Odin's collection, and okay, so pretty much just Odin has a summer project. So I thought that was a good idea. So I'm going to do something similar. I'm not going to be not doing Super Mario Galaxy. I'm just going to be also doing Let's Play Portal as soon as this is finished, which from the looks of things is probably going to be pretty soon. I'm going to get started. I'm going to start actually with a couple of ones that I got from personal message. A couple people are going to follow the rules. This is a while back, so if you're still sending me personal messages, I'm not going to answer those questions. These personal messages were sent forever ago when I had the contest. When I had, not the contest, but when I was open for questioning. So, here we go. Helfinator asks, if for some reason you had to go to a desert island and you could only bring 5 games with you to pass the time, what games would they be? I would say, probably I'd take my 3 favorite games of all time, probably. I'd probably take Super Mario Bros. 3 because I could play that for the rest of my life. I would take Ocarina of Time because I could probably play that for the rest of my life. And I would take Final Fantasy VII because I could probably play that for the rest of my life. Love all 3 of those games. As far as the other 2, I think I would take 2 of the most time-consuming games I've ever played, which would be Grand Theft Auto 4. I've spent so much time in that game, it's ridiculous. And probably also Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, even though I played that game through a couple of times. I could always try a new character class or something like that. Those last 2 would require that I bring my Xbox 360, which would mean I'd have to wipe all of the downloadable games from it in order to qualify for the 5 games only rule. But there you go. Those are the 5 that I would probably pick. And then Metal Zero FXXX asks, what made you decide? Sorry, I just scribbled these down. What made you decide to grow a beard? Might have answered this already, but I'll answer it again. Someone was like, I was in, marching band. And like the big thing at the end is BOA, Bands of America. And so someone told me, hey, you shouldn't shave until BOA. And I was like, okay. And then I didn't shave until BOA. And then after that I was like, you know what, I'm going to continue to not shave because I like not shaving. So that's what made me originally decide to grow it. Okay, now back to regular comments. Spoof Masters 5000 asks, do butterflies fart? And then he goes on to say, I've never had a direct answer to that question before, so if you could tell me, that would be awesome. And then he does a little :3 face, which I don't know if that's supposed to be a cat, a bunny, I don't know. Do butterflies fart? I would guess probably not. I'm not a bug expert. But they don't really have a digestive system in our traditional sense. I don't think they create gas with what they eat. Pretty sure they use 100% of what they metabolize or whatever. I'm not a bugs expert. Also, I think you've probably never gotten a direct answer to that question before because it's a pretty stupid question. No offense intended. You were definitely not alone by asking a stupid question. DSNES Nintendo asks, does your beard control everything? All that once was, and all that will be, time and space, and love and death. Time and space I control, but not love and death. Love and death is out of my hands, but I do control time and space. So, my beard does. It also controls me. So, and I didn't actually decide to grow a beard. The beard decided to grow in my face. That's how it happened. Volt219 asks, can we have a child together? You asked can, so I'm thinking if you are a female, it is possible that we could have a child together. Now, if you're a male, then it's impossible. If you were to ask, may we have a child together, I would probably have said no, because I don't know you. Klonoa Kid 17 asks, who is your favorite video game character? I gotta give it to Mario. He's been there since the beginning. Yeah, it's Mario all the way. For a while, I was a big fan of Luigi. I don't know why. Maybe because I was always player one when I played with my brother, and he was always player two, and I got jealous of him or something. I don't know. Grass is always greener, and Luigi is significantly greener, but it's Mario all the way. YGG Blob 51 asks, "Do you enjoy my Let's Play of DK64?" No, I don't, because I've never seen it. Blue Blaze. I mean, I've never seen it. That's the question. You just assume. Blue Blazing Demon asks, "Hey, sorry for this being late, but I had posted this, and for some damn reason it didn't show. But what is your favorite game from Rare while they have been in Microsoft? Please answer, and I'm really sorry. This is late. It's not late. The people who are still commenting now are late. Of course, I'm late in answering the question, so it's a mutual lateness. Favorite game from Rare while they were still in Microsoft? Well, it's got to go to Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I mean, they've kind of not done too well. You Grab by the Ghoulies is, comically canned everywhere, and nobody likes that. Very few people, I should say, like that game. I've never played Cameo, but I've never heard great things about it. I've also... I played a little bit Perfect Dark Zero, didn't enjoy it at all. That also kind of got pretty lukewarm ratings. So, and I'm not going to count, obviously, the Xbox Live releases of Banjo-Kazooie, Tooie, or Perfect Dark, but I will say that their best original game since moving to Microsoft has been Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I think most people would agree with me on that. Normrak asks, who's your favorite Earthbound character? From the main four, probably Jeff, because he can use bottle rockets and fix your stuff like that. Also, he's a little bit enigmatic, really quiet. But I would say out of every character in the entire game, maybe Mr. Saturn's, because I like Mr. Saturn's. I don't know what it was. I was charmed by them as a kid, and I continue to be charmed by them and their loopy way of speaking and their boinging and so on and so forth. D-Bent asks Cheddar or American. Really depends on the mood I'm in. If I eat it plain, definitely cheddar. If it's on my burger, I'd probably say American. Cheddar is, in my opinion, like a more real cheese when I think about it. When I think American, I think of those craft singles that kind of taste vaguely of silicone. So probably cheddar generally if I had to choose one. Wampa Cave asks, are you single? Yes, I am. Ebred B, I think I know this guy. What is your favorite mode of transportation in video games? Favorite mode of transportation in video games? Oh boy. I really like the Epoch in Chrono Trigger. I thought that was a really cool way of getting around, especially, because going through time was pretty tedious before then. I think the Epoch really knocked the transportation in that game out of the park. That's probably what comes to my mind as my number one. Also, if you want to count Karibo Shoe from Super Mario Bros. 3, that's a good way of getting around if you count that as transportation. Yeah, I'd say those are pretty much up there. Airships from the Final Fantasy series. And I really liked the kind of the surfboard levels. They're really weird in between levels in Rayman 3. I just thought of that game today, actually. It was like, that game was kind of good, even though no one ever talks about it. So those are up there. Okay, X Melis asks, what's a saying you say a lot? Whenever I say goodbye to people, I seem to say see you around a lot. I don't know why I say that so much. There's I kind of have a lot of default things to say to people. I guess I don't really have a catchphrase. Wish I had a catchphrase, but I would say the saying I say a lot is "see you around." I don't know why. Okay. Twilight X Bomb says "Je t'adore." Sorry, I never took French. What is the last thing you said to someone? Okay, it was probably my brother came up here with his friend, and he said, "What's up, bitch?" And I said, "Do you have a friend here?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, of course, because otherwise you wouldn't have said, 'What's up, bitch?'" So the last thing I said to someone was, "Otherwise you wouldn't have said, 'What's up, bitch?'" That's the honest truth. Okay, DBZ rules rolls asks, who would you like to really just punch, slap, bitch, slap in the face? Paris Hilton. I knew the answer to that question as soon as I saw punch, slap, bitch, slap. Everything that Paris Hilton stands for, I despise. I would probably put Bam Margera pretty close second. I just don't like him either. Third place, I don't know. Steve Jobs, not really, but definitely Paris Hilton. That's the number one, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Red Brawler asks, what shoe size are you? I'm size 13. Got big feet. Smotp, SMOTP asks, do you like fish sticks? Yes, I like fish sticks in my mouth, but I'm not a gay fish. Atsuki Kikyo asks, what's the strangest food you've ever eaten? I don't think I have time to answer that question. I'll get to it next time. The final part will be next time. It really will. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you around.